Breaking news, breaking news. It's FS Investigates.
Yep.
Fred and Sheila coming at you live again.
Yeah.
And Sheila, what do you got?
Hope y'all are doing well today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Today, this is awful. There was a stabbing at the school principal at an elementary school. Joshua Collins, 43, of Huntington, West Virginia, is accused of stabbing South Point Elementary principal Bill Christian. It was in the middle of the day, guys, while at school. Principal Christian was stabbed multiple times in the neck and upper torso. He ran into his office and locked the door, but only to have the assailant to break through the glass and come and continue to pursue him. The chase continued into the cafeteria, where a police officer was, and arrested him.
That's what you might call guy brought a knife to what could be a gunfight. And we'll discuss that more here in a minute.
Yeah. Thank the Lord, though, no children were harmed, and they canceled school. The principal is in serious condition, and Collins was booked into the jail on the charges of attempted murder.
Like we was talking a while ago, we'll discuss that more in a minute. You know, he was arrested after he chased the principal into the cafeteria, from what I gather, is where the school resource officer was at the time.
Thank the Lord.
And he arrested and disarmed the suspect. Suspect had a knife, but yet when he ran into the policeman with a bang, he gave up. You know, guys, some people think that the bang-bangs are what the problem is in life. That's not. I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you, because it's not the bang-bang, it's the person behind it. And sometimes if more people had bang-bangs, there would be less de-lifing.
Yeah.
And there'd definitely be a whole lot less in the number. Because once the bang-bang starts, and then another person has his bang-bang, then the assailant usually de-lives himself or runs, just the way it is. Now, I'm going to tell you, this case reminded us a lot of the judge and the sheriff.
Yeah, because when the sheriff had done what he did, the judge got up underneath his desk
and tried to hide.
Yeah.
You can't hide. It's fight or flight.
You've got to
fight or flight. And if you're not a track star, they're just going to shoot you. They're just going to bang you in the back.
Right.
So, guys, you've got to learn that sometimes you've got to fight back.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to fight back. There's martial arts classes. There's self-defense classes. There's all kinds. There's videos you can watch on YouTube. But you've got to do something. You can't, just like this principal, he ran into the office and locked the door, only for the bad guy to break the glass on the door.
Yeah.
They said there was blood and glass everywhere when the police chief or the sheriff, I watched his interview when he got there, he said it was a mess.
Wonder if he would have had something in his office that he could have popped him.
What if he would have had something on his persons? Principals, custodians, teachers, counselors. These people in these schools should be armed. They should be armed.
We've got to protect our
They should have training. And the ones that want to, the ones that feel comfortable and know how to use a weapon, should be armed, or at least have the opportunity or the access to arm themselves. Stays on their persons.
And only a few know about, like the superintendent or whoever.
Of course.
But not everybody else.
It would be something you would broadcast.
Right.
But imagine if the principal himself, what if that would have been a child?
Yeah.
That this fellow decided to do that too, and the principal standing there with nothing to defend, helpless.
Yeah.
Well, the principal should have been armed, whether it's for him or even more so for his children that's in his care.
Right.
Something-
I keep wasp spray in the car
Yeah.
for a safety feature for me in case plus I have other things as well, but in case I need it, if I feel threatened, then I can spray that. And
We did a video on that.
Yeah.
If you'll go back through our videos, I think it's called Hot Shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a black can and it's wasp spray.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in your glove compartment between your seats, under your
Ladies.
seat. Ladies, if you're hiking in the woods for bear spray, you don't need bear spray. That's all you need. This stuff shoots about 20 feet away, especially in a new can. Now, as you wear the can down, the compression drops.
right,
But it's a great thing, babe. I'm glad you brought that up. But we did a video on it. If you'll look back through Sheila's videos.
right. Aim for the eyes, guys. Something that's vital it'll burn and sting, and then
It may even blind the person. I don't know what I didn't take time to look at the can.
yeah.
I'm sure it's not good for your eyes or skin or anything else. It's to kill wasps. But do we care? Do we care if we blind this fella? If he's doing something so bad and our life is so threatened at that time that we feel compelled and justified in using wasp spray on him, then by all means shoot him in the eyes and don't worry about what it damages. If you're justified in using deadly force,
Exactly.
it don't matter what you use, whether it's a stick, a rock, a bang bang, or a knife, or wasp spray.
Yeah.
But this stuff is definitely, every woman out there especially, anybody traveling should have a can in their car.
Yeah.
If you don't want to bang bang, then at least it's an alternate, it gives you a choice of deadly force to, I'm sure it's going to have some repercussions, but
yeah. So that's just a little thing that I
once
do.
again, he stabbed. Do we outlaw knives? We discussed on another video, it may be before this one or after it, but another stabbing. Do we outlaw knives? Because, Cain and Abel Cain killed Abel with a rock.
Exactly. Yeah.
If someone's in the mind frame, they'll find a way.
Right. Whether it's rock, pew pew, stick, club, gasoline, vehicle.
Whether they use gasoline to burn the house or throw it on the person. There's cases where people's cups of gasoline and a flare or a match and set somebody on fire. Vehicles is a common. Run it through the house, run it into another vehicle head on, run over somebody.
Groups of,
It's not just bang bangs. But for some reason, people are on a mission to attack bang bangs. Bang bangs can be your best friend. Sheila said years ago, it's better to have one and not need it
as to need it and not have it.
as to need it and not have it. And
so we just talk about outlawing all that, but really it's the person
it's the person,
that's
not the
doing
means,
the harmful
but the person behind it.
event. Yeah.
And if you want, the only defense against a bad guy with a bang bang is a good guy with a bang bang that's a better shot and has the intestinal fortitude to use it when it's called upon.
Exactly.
When it's called upon. If you don't feel comfortable with one, you certainly don't want one. If you're not adequate and you can't control it, you can't hit your mark, you either need to practice more or quit carrying it. You don't want to carry something that you're going to give away to the bad guy.
That can be used against you.
Yeah, a bad guy with a knife and now he's got a bang bang.
Yeah.
So you're better off not to carry one, but if you're old enough, reasonable enough, mature enough, qualified enough, you need to carry one. You need to carry one because it may not be just your life that you save. You may save somebody else's, especially a young child.
Exactly.
Or a woman. Now, a woman I talk about in general because generally women are not as well able to take care of themselves as some men. Right here next to me is one. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. I'll take her for backup over any partner I've ever had. As far as the ability to hitter mark.
Thank
As
you.
far as the ability to know when and when not to use one or draw one, and that's what you've got. You can't get in a street fight or a fist fight and pull out a bang bang. That's not the way it works.
Mm-mm.
But if somebody pulls out a bang bang or another deadly weapon that you're justified, then you're not going to stand there and wonder what it would be like if I had something to protect myself.
Exactly.
That's got to be an awful feeling to be in a predicament, especially for a woman that's been assaulted,
Helpless. Just.
SA, assaulted,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that all it would take is her to had something to defend herself, and that would have been prevented.
Yeah.
Guys, sorry about this. We were talking about the school principal being,
Yeah.
but if it can happen to a school principal
In the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day in school, and if these bang bangs that taking place all over schools, it doesn't take a genius to figure out we're doing something wrong. And what we're doing wrong is we're outlawing bang bangs in the schools. There's certain people in those schools that should be allowed,
I agree.
if they qualify, to carry a bang bang. Not only in their defense, but imagine 3, 4, 5, 6, 800 kids in some of these schools.
Yeah.
Hundreds of children that you're responsible for their safety of. If there's one person in these schools that carries, it should be a principal, assistant principal.
Yeah.
Sheila, you're up.
All right, guys.
Just our opinion, guys.
Yes. Solely our opinion on that.
Our educated opinion, our research opinion, our over the years watching all these bang bangings take place in schools and in movie theaters where there's signs up that says no bang bangs allowed. Do we really feel like that criminal is going to worry about getting a $25 fine for carrying a bang bang where he's not supposed to if he's there to commit that kind of crime?
He's not in the right state of mind, so he's not going to care.
The only people that pays attention to these signs are your law-abiding citizens.
Exactly.
We'll cover this sometime.
Yeah.
We do this in our carry concealed classes that we teach for gun permits here in Kentucky, bang bang permits. And it's interesting how innocent people have been slaughtered, de-lifed, when they didn't have to be.
Yeah.
If only those signs wasn't there. If only that person wasn't such good law-abiding citizen that when he saw the sign, he put his bang bang back in the car and went on in to meet his demise because he didn't want to go past that little sign with his bang bang. Sorry, I won't interrupt you.
Anyway. No. So good. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
God bless, by the way.
God bless. Exactly. May God bless you all of us.
I agree. The world needs it.
That's who's in charge. Like we say all the time, we don't know what tomorrow holds, but we know who holds tomorrow.
Exactly.
So,
Wish you well. Bye.